Hello, my friends. Today I'm going to give it to you raw about what you have to do to enter your dark side sometimes. And you have to do sometimes what your instinct tells you to do. Not all the time. At the workplace, in situations where there's some sort of social rules, you have to go by the rules. But I'm saying within your intimate relationship and between you and your woman, and even if she's not your girlfriend or wife, but a woman you're trying to flirt with, you're trying to build intimacy with, you need to get in touch with your dark side for that. And that's the difference between the person she's going to call back, the person she's going to think about all the time, the one she'll always reminisce about. If you don't end up together, you'll be the one she's thinking about, is when you do these dark traits that the nice guys don't have. And the nice guy never wins in anything, not in his own happiness, and definitely not in pleasing his woman. It's repulsive, and that doesn't mean be a piece of crap and be a jerk. No, you have to be an honorable man and stay true to yourself and your own standards and your own values and your own beliefs and know what your purpose is. But really, a lot of times women will cheat on their rich husbands and boyfriends with bums, with people who don't have serious resources, and they're not the best people, and they may have really big issues, but they can bring out they can play with the emotion of the woman more than the boring boyfriend. And you just have to engage their emotions. And the dark side is a part of that. And today, one really important thing that a lot of you don't know, that your uncle didn't tell you, or your dad didn't tell you, or your dad's older friend who helped you out with women did not tell you, that you need to tell them what the hell to do. It's that simple. Like all these, a lot of these women did not have strong father figures. They've never been really told what to do or been around a dominant man before. They had a weak father. They had weak uncles. They dated a bunch of weak men. They were never around a confident guy who was cool with himself and strong enough in himself to be masculine and to be dominant. And that's what women like in the bedroom. And that's what you have to do. That's just what you have to do. You have to tell her what you want her to do. So you like be like, get in bed right now. And with your hand, help her get there. Like, take her hand and be like, get in that bed right now. And, you know, you need to just kind of dominate her like that and then kind of move with her and be dominant, be aggressive. And I'm not saying hurt her, but on the edge, live life on the edge. You have to be on the edge of it being painful. There's a thin line between pain and pleasure. So grabbing her and pressing her up against the wall, pinning her down on the bed, that type of thing is gonna really turn her on. Grabbing her wrist and pressing her down against the bed or against the wall and telling her to get your ass on the bed right now. And you know that not being angry at all, but not having any hesitation. Hesitation will dull this. She'll still get turned on, but she's not going to get super, super turned on. What's going to make her immediately obey and just do it like a robot and not ask any questions and not give any resistance when you have 100% confidence and you're like, get your sexy, and you have to put a compliment with it. So be like, get your sexy ass on the bed right now. And also, when you like playfully spank her and that type of thing, you have to be kind of punishing her for something. When you like add the thing of punish, even if she hasn't done anything wrong, you should be like, oh, you've been a bad girl. I'm gonna treat you like the naughty girl you are. And just the dirty talk, whatever is deep inside of you, whatever you've been afraid to say, whatever comes to your mind. That's the thing. You can't take canned lines from me and translate that for you. It might not sound natural coming for you, but there are going to be things that pop up in your mind when you're in the moment, and you just have to say those things and not talk yourself out of the situation, but selectively use the power of words to get her more turned on. Also guiding her and leading the intimacy and leading the interaction. So when you tell her what to do, like get on the bed, take this off, or what? Take this off. Take her to telling her to take a piece of clothing off, whatever, or to get her ass in the shower, whatever it is. When you say it with 100% confidence, that's gonna really turn her on because she's probably not been with a lot of guys who are like that. When you add any bit of hesitancy or like being vague about it, like being like, "Oh, I'd like you to do this," or if you want to, why don't you get in the shower? No, you're like, get your sexy ass in the shower right now. Saying it like that, like 100% confident, like you're used to saying that, and you're used to not hearing any resistance from anyone, and you're confident with no hesitation. Be like, get your sexy ass in the bed right now. And it's that simple. It's not some sort of $1,000 course. It's not like something so complicated. Even a low IQ person can understand what the hell I'm saying right now. Tell her what the hell you want her to do clearly, but especially 1000% in the bedroom. That's like a non negotiable because she needs to be led, and she's craving to be led by a strong man who will tell her what the hell to do. And that's really important. Like, you will stand out from 95% of the guys out there if you're just willing to be dominant, take the lead, know what you want, and then tell her. Like, from any sexual act. I'm not going to get all filthy and get this video demonetized or anything like that. But I'm telling you, like, any act you could think of that you want. And she had the 1000% right to say no. And in that situation, you 1000% respect her boundaries and do not, mark my words, you'll ruin your whole relationship. This is what ruins relationships. Do not act butthurt when she says no. Honor her boundary. And then always live on the edge. That's what I'm going to keep telling you. Live on the, so you always live on the edge of her boundary for that. But don't ever ask again. If she says no, don't ask again. Let her ask you. And this has happened to everyone. Like, when you let go and you let go of your fixation on that one thing and you respect their boundary but live on the edge of it, then eventually they will willingly and enthusiastically let you cross that boundary. You have to be patient. It might take a long time, but the thing is, they don't feel safe with you. They don't feel comfortable enough with you to let you cross that boundary. Any person can cross any boundary if you're in a relationship with someone, But once you've asked and they say no, you have to let them bring it up. That's the thing. You have to have the faith that you're going to eventually get what you want. And you have to just let it go completely and be happy even if you wouldn't get it. But you have to let it go. Like, take it out of your consciousness, but work on the edge of that and be grateful for that. And I can guarantee you they'll come around one day. So, kind of going off on a tangent there, but you have to lead and you have to be on your edge, like pushing the edges of the boundaries that both of you have. So, making it interesting, being dominant, not being afraid to be physical, like physically dominant, like putting her, like while you're telling her, helping her get there, like throwing her on the bed or throwing her around. This is all consenting. This is not you doing anything violent that she doesn't want. If she says no, you have to stop what you're doing. But I'm not going to get into details, but in everything that I've done, I've never really heard. I've heard no with certain things. Yeah, of course, there's certain boundaries everyone has, but just for throwing someone around or, a light choke, not a hard choke, you're not going to get penalized for that, really. And I know we live in a world where a lot of men are afraid and they don't want to ruin their careers, ruin their lives, and catch a charge doing some crazy things. But if they say no, you just stop. And that's what you're supposed to do. But if you verbally say, "Can I go there?" that's going to turn them off. So I never do. I never ask. I just do. And I let them say no. But it rarely happens. And you need to, it is a specific thing though. Like, to get intimacy, you get to the point of intimacy. You don't ask, you seduce them into it. But then when you're there, specific things, then at that point when it's hot and heavy, yeah, you need to open your mouth and tell them to do things. Not ask, but tell. That's the thing. Get ask out of your vocabulary. You're telling them, and it's their right to say no. That changes the power. And a lot of times that's going to be a positive thing because they've never seen that before, not in their fathers, not in their boyfriends, and not in their husbands. And a lot of times that's why these rich women who are very attractive will cheat on their also rich and attractive husbands with bums and with people without money and who are living in their mom's basement, because that man can turn their emotions on and tell them what to do and just be a dominant man, even though he has no money, even though he has a lot of issues he's probably working on. He's still the attractive one because he has the guts to tell her what to do and be a dominant man. And I'm telling you, this will make you stand out from 95% of the guys out there. And it's so easy for you to implement today. And if you're in a relationship or marriage and you haven't behaved like this, expect some pushback. Like, you kind of trained her to behave a certain way and you've acted like a feminine man for so long and in an unattractive way, and unfortunately I'm going to give it to you raw. I have no notes here, so I'm just telling you, you've acted in an unattractive way, so you need to be grateful she's still with you. I'm just telling you straight up, just like a good uncle would. You need to be grateful she's still with you. You've acted pathetic, and you need to do what the hell I'm telling you to do if you want to keep her in your life and you really love her and you want the both of you to be happy. So, hold on. It is hot. And and this place is kind of big, and I'm not trying to run the AC and run the bill up. So I'm trying to conserve the energy. But anyway, you have to tell her what to do in the bedroom. And outside the bedroom, whatever. You need to plan the dates, plan the vacations, have a direction in the relationship, and have a direction for your life, have a purpose. That's all. You don't have to be a millionaire. You don't have to be Brad Pitt. You just have to respect and take care of yourself. Take care of your skin. Take care of your beard. Take care of your teeth. Take care of your breath. Very basic. Keep your nails good. Hygiene and grooming is not only for women. That's the thing. It is not only for women. Like, that's the big thing. And I understand, like, this is not possible for everyone, but you can look a lot better with a little effort, with just a little time working out, a little time spending on just the way you look and the way you present yourself to the world, and just respecting yourself and keeping your hygiene great. You always have to act as if. Feel it real. Act as if. All these terms, right? Act as if that you're living the life you want. Yesterday, someone I really wanted to see showed up randomly without me calling them, without me even really. I was very busy, so I missed their phone call actually, and they actually showed up. And my girlfriend, who I really love, showed up, and we went shopping together after that, and it was really fun. And I wasn't even expecting her to show up, but my breath was good. My beard was good. My hair was good. Everything was good. So I was ready to hop out. So you always need to act as if they're coming, and the universe will shoot them into your life. And so that's what I'm saying. You always have to be at least covering the basics. Having your home in order, having your car in order. So you can find the things you need to find. And if you have too many things and you can't manage it, get rid of it. But people notice that when they're in your home. And you notice that when you go in their home. And I don't know how I got on a tangent on that when I was talking about telling them what to do. But also, let's say you're not the best at housework, but you have a basic setup and you don't live together yet. When she comes over, have her help you with some stuff. Don't be a filthy pig bastard. And you need to have that place mopped, swept. The toilet needs to be so you can eat ice cream out of there. It needs to be clean. But yeah, keep your laundry in the basket and be like, babe, laundry's my kryptonite, and I'm really not great at this, and it takes up a lot of my valuable time. And if you could just help me fold and organize my drawers and put away my laundry, I really appreciate that. And women love projects like that. So outside of the bedroom, you set a precedent for inside of the bedroom. That doesn't mean she's your slave. That doesn't mean you're better than her. That doesn't mean you could tell her to be your mommy and do every damn thing for you. No. But just the small things that you're not good at. And then you can help her with the things that, she asked you for help with when she asked. But don't be afraid to ask her for what you need. So, I'm not good at folding laundry, so I'll have my girlfriend fold the laundry. So, and it helps me. And it saves me hours so I can do videos like this. And just telling them what to do. If you want something for dinner, and you have it in the freezer, so if you want chicken and you have chicken in the freezer, tell her what damn chicken dish you want. Tell her you want pan-fried chicken or chicken Alfredo or butter chicken and tell her the type of chicken you want and she will make it. Like, it's not rocket science. Like, what do you really want? Don't just tell her random shit because she'll tell you're just trying to be controlling and you're an idiot. What do you genuinely not have time to do and it would enhance your life if she brought her feminine energy to it? Let's say you don't give a damn about decorating. Have her come and decorate the place and and then make it look like a woman's touch. And then she'll probably be with you anyway in a few weeks if you're playing your cards right. Maybe you don't want to live with her. I don't know. That's another thing. But I'm saying give her projects and, you know, give her projects and that's her investment in you. Like, she'll invest in you in many ways. She's going to buy you gifts. If she really likes you, she's going to buy small little things for you. She's going to invest in you like in that way, but she's also going to bring her feminine energy and radiance into your life. So she's going to, if you want her to organize your place in a certain way and help you do certain chores, or maybe have her do the gardening. I don't know what it is that's going to make your life easier, but ask her to do it for you. And the more time she invests in you, the more of a connection she has to you, and she'll never forget it. She'll remember. She'll remember everything she did for you, and it creates a beautiful bond. And you're also going to do a lot for her, and that's what a relationship is. So when you need something, don't be afraid to ask for it, in or out of the bedroom. And look how she'll remember you. And even if you don't end up together, she will end up back with you at some point because you'll be the one that got away. Because you're the one who would be bad enough to tell her what the hell to do and be dominant, and that's going to turn her on. And a lot of the men these days, especially out here in North America and Canada and Europe, are too afraid to tell their women what the hell to do, especially in the bedroom. So I'm telling you this secret, and it's not a secret, it's common sense. So try it. Try it and let me know how it goes. Even if it goes bad, I want to hear. I don't even care, but if you want to make fun of me, go ahead. I want all the comments below. Like and subscribe. And this is the truth. You can try it, and I put my name on it. I put my word on it. This is the truth. And you just have to try it and have the balls to implement this stuff. And that's what's going to separate you from the unattractive people. And attraction is not all about looks. It's about your vibe. It's about the way you carry yourself and the way you interact with people. Even if you're a bumbling guy like me, I'm not perfect by any means. I'm no Brad Pitt, and I know I mumble, and I know I have a strong accent, and I know all those things. But you know what? I'm not concerned about it because I'm happy with who I am. So if you can't be like that, you're not, and have the nonchalant attitude and be okay with yourself and be okay enough to tell her what to do, it's never going to work out. No matter how much money you have, no matter how much looks you have, no matter how much you can squat, it doesn't matter. I promise you, it doesn't matter. She's going to find someone else, even if he can't squat it as much as you, even if he doesn't do CrossFit, even if he doesn't have a big bank account like you. She's going to find the guy that's not weak. She can never be turned on by a weak guy who can't tell her what the hell to do. So I'm not going to beat it to death, but remember what I'm saying. And for coaching or questions, my email information is below. And I'd love to help you with whatever issues and help you end your pain with mindset and relationships and manifesting what you really want in this life. Love you all. Take care.